Nigerian couples were jailed in the UK yesterday. The judge has told Femi and his wife, Luciano Akambi, that they face deportation once they finish serving their prison sentence. A lot of people are still in shock. As I speak to you today, whilst this couple are in prison right now, there are three children. They may have to be placed in foster care if there is no one in the family who can care for these children. Some people have said this is the work of love that went too far, that this woman was madly in love with her husband, that even when she saw the red flag, she stuck by the man, and now she has landed herself in jail. The children, imagine today, those three children, they are going to have their parents' faces flashing over everywhere. Their friends are going to be mocking them, and those children have been traumatized. Sit back as we share the story of Femi and his wife, Lucio, who are now currently having time to relax in prison. Lucio was employed by Transport for London in 2017. Her colleagues noticed something strange. This case, it is a case that we can learn from, because a lot of innocent people, a lot of people have been stressed out by the actions of Femi and his wife. This is something that we can all learn from. Frank is my name. This is a platform where we share the latest immigration and diaspora news to inform and educate our audience. Let me know what your views are in the comment section. This woman, Lucio, where she was working in human resources. She has access to the employees in the company that she works for. She has access to their passport, national insurance number, bank statement, all their personal details, because when you are working in human resources, you have access to sensitive information. Her husband had an addiction, is an addicted gambler, is somebody that gambles. There were reports that the woman was under pressure because the family was under pressure. She was the only one that was bringing in money. Whenever the brother earns money, he will use it to gamble. So this pressure, according to the report, he now discovered that now that his wife works in a place where she has access to sensitive information, this is the opportunity for him to bring his talent to bear. He started putting pressure on his wife. Babe, where you work, they have access to people's passport, national insurance numbers, and all these documents. The wife said, yes. He said, oh, babe, I have something. The guy said, what is that, babe? He said, look, this one that you're struggling, we are struggling as a family. We can use the opportunity that we have here with the national insurance. I can use it to make money. The wife said, how are you going to make money? He said, don't worry. I have a plan. I will use people's national insurance and their personal details to apply. The guy said, for what? He said, don't worry. Give me the information. The woman initially went and harvested information of 107 colleagues at work. When she harvested the information, she gave it to the husband. That was when the husband put his skill to work. The man, Femi, then applied for tax rebate with the information of the people that he had. As soon as he applied for tax rebate, he started claiming money. When he claimed money, this is what you need to be aware of. The colleagues that they work together, they started receiving letters in the post from HMRC say, oh, you have applied for self-assessment. You've applied for self-assessment. And these guys, they were innocent. I said, I haven't applied to self-assessment. A lot of innocent people's credit was destroyed by Femi, who you're seeing now, and his wife, Lucio. A lot of innocent people, they had to prove to HM Revenue and Custom that they are not the one that claimed this tax reform. They had to, their credit were damaged. 40 employees' credit were damaged, and this couple applied for more than £433,000. You heard? £433,000 with innocent people's personal information. When they applied for it, they probably was thinking, oh, now that we have a house in Lekki, maybe we'll just hustle more, buy a house in Banana Island, close to Davido's house, so we can be neighbor to Davido and the big boys in Nigeria and be enjoying life. You know, money, the more you get, the more you keep coming, the devil keeps using you. Go for more, go for more, go for more. Until HA Revenue and Custom, they started flagging. No, these people are innocent. When they approached the wife the first time, do you believe that this woman said, my husband, brother, I suspect him. He works in IT. The guy is very smart. I think he's the one that is doing this. And they said, what? He said, my husband cousin is the one that I suspect. Only him can do this. I don't believe anybody. The woman innocently. Remember, this is a woman that has 3 children. As we are speaking today, the children may be in foster care, or the children they may not have. If they are deported, only God knows what will happen to the children. The woman completely pleaded innocent that she didn't know until they did the investigation. This thing caused a lot of stress for people that work in transport for London, who could not believe. A lot of people could not trust their plane. They would dream of carry flying. We suspect that this person is harvesting our information. This person can have enough. They were all wondering. People could not even talk to people that they trust because of this woman and the husband. They made this money and they started finding ways to move the money around. When the woman was eventually apprehended, the HM Revenue and Custom told him, look, we have enough information between you and the woman. The woman started saying, she didn't even want it. It was the husband who has an addiction with gambling. She did it out of pressure, out of love. The question I'm saying now, as you're watching me now, if you're a female, if your husband or your boyfriend has addiction, would you be so madly in love to the point where he will tell you to go and commit crime? Because you're in love, you believe that this woman committed, and the woman now admitted finally that, I have done it. For that, now that all this is happening, it made me remember those oldie days when we used to go to church. They say, our pastor used to say, what shall it profit a man who gain the world and lose the soul? That is John 3:16. Now, as we speak today, these 2 couples, they have been found guilty. Their faces have been splashed all over. There are 3 children. I keep emphasizing because these children are innocent. They are the victim here. Their faces, they are the ones that have been traumatized by their parents' actions, and they will never recover from this. Now, this couple, now they've been sentenced. The judge has told them that their immigration status, that they will have to look at deporting this couple when they finish serving their prison sentence. The question I'm asking is that, do you think this is the work of the devil? Do you think the woman was madly in love to the point where she saw bad thing, and because she was in love, she did not want to pull herself back? What about the children who today their parents are now serving prison sentence and the children are now in foster care if there is no one in the family who can care for them? Do you have any sympathy for them? Let me know what your views are in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Follow us on all our social media platforms. As soon as we have an update on this case, we will let you know. We'll continue to bring you an update.